Okay, Brayden, take us into the receivers room watching that final touchdown catch. What's that been like for you and the boys to watch Puka make that play?
We haven't been in meetings or anything yet, but I'm sure, like all you guys, we saw it a million times on social media. So, um, but honestly, that's just a great play. Really tight coverage. Jaron just kind of throws it out there and trusts him to make a play, and he comes down with a crazy catch. So obviously, it's just a Puka play.
How hard is it to do that? You know that to have a guy draped all over you like that and still come up with the football off a tip. Just how hard is it?
I mean, as hard as it looks, it's a super tough play to make, especially when you're getting physical, um, or the DB's kind of all over you. You got hands on, and you really kind of got just focusing on the ball with everything going on. So extremely difficult play.
Jay, go ahead.
Hey, Brayden, you guys just wondering what your plans are for the bye week, and obviously the Jets have a bye week too. Is there any chance Zach's coming out here and some of the old gangs getting together again?
Yeah, no, that'd be fun. I don't know what his plans are. I'm sure he'll come back, see the family and whatnot. But yeah, I think most of us are excited to get a few days of practice in, and then have the weekend to kind of relax. It's a grind for sure. We've been going for I don't know how many straight weeks since August. So yeah, some much needed rest. Would love to see Zach out here. That'd be great. But yeah.
I know it was a short plane ride home, but how would you describe it?
Just lots of good energy this time. I think when you take some tough losses, the plane rides are you're trying to be positive, but it is tough, and they definitely feel longer. But the plane ride home was lots of good energy, a much needed win, and I think everyone just could kind of exhale and enjoy it.
Jake, go ahead.
Brayden, you talk about the rest you're going to get this weekend. How gratifying has it been for you personally to have played 10 straight weeks of a season due to some of the injuries you've had in the past, etc.?
It's amazing, man. It's nice to not be the one sidelined this year. We've had a few injuries here and there, and it's been a complete blessing to. I'm just grateful that I've been able to stay healthy and grind out these games and even the practices. Just grateful for every day that I get to play the game.
You guys are going up against the number one passing defense in the country in Boise State. Did you, in your heart of hearts, expect to put up almost 400 yards passing in that game?
To be honest, I didn't even know they were the number one passing defense. We the plan was just go out and do our thing, and so I think we've been doing that as a receiver group all year, and then we just went out and did it again. I think we don't read too much into who's doing this and who's doing this well. It's just we're going to go out, we're going to execute. We can't control kind of what the other teams has done or is going to do during the game. So just go out and do our thing.
We'll take last question from Sean.
That's a lot of pressure on me, Kiana. But Brayden, I just wanted to get a little bit nerdy with you on some stuff that I don't think a lot of people are necessarily seeing out of the wide receivers. Especially like you and Chase had a couple of really big ones against Boise, and that's the downfield blocking. Like I saw you on that big catch and run by Hinkley, getting downfield and just laying out a guy. How important is kind of that downfield blocking scheme, and what do you guys have to do as receivers to sort of buy into a part of the job that's important, but maybe doesn't get like all the praise and the accolades of the viral social media posts and stuff?
Yeah, I think there's a couple things. Is I think for us, it's something that we harp on a lot in our room is making a big play a bigger play. And I think you see a lot of the times you see these big plays, but a corner or safety is making the play 20, 25 yards down the field, and people aren't seeing if a receiver is able to make that block, this could be a touchdown. And so I think that's something we harp on big in our room is make the big play a bigger play. So we've all kind of bought into that. And then I think the second thing to that is, I think as an offense, and especially in the receiver room, it's about just, loving each other so much. Like, if Hinckley's catching the ball out of the backfield or if Puka's catching a bubble, like, I don't want my guy to make the play on that, like, because I want Puka to, go get however many yards or a touchdown or wherever he's going to get. So I think it's about loving your teammates as well and sacrificing, the spotlight or a catch for their sake.
Thanks so much, Brayden.
Yep, thank you.